And you say like at that, what years were you in high school? 2000.
I graduated in 2008.
So about like 2005 or 2006 is like when you.
Yep, probably around there.
But back then, like it was super common for
yeah,
everybody.
it was normal.
To be
Everybody partied. Everybody smoked bud, and everybody drank. You know what I mean?
Which is kind of different from what I've heard today about high school.
Yeah,
like it's not as common.
Right. But it was very common. I don't think there was any kids that didn't. Maybe one or two kids, and one of those kids ended up doing really good things, like, you know, went to the NFL type dreams and followed his dreams. But everybody else, that's what they did. That's what we did on the weekends, and that's what was going on. But yeah, just a lot of partying and then getting in trouble, and of course soccer took the back burner, obviously, because I started partying, and that sort of wasn't my number one thing to do anymore. Partying was. That's what I looked forward to the weekends. I looked forward to drinking. I looked forward to smoking and just laughing and having a good time. You know, and I was a soccer player, but yeah, at the same time I was somebody or hippie, if you know what I mean, and long hair and the board shorts to school and surfing before school and you know, so that was just what we did in that era.
So you would like, it wasn't just, you weren't trying to escape anything. It was
No,
just like
at this time it was only for fun. I wasn't trying to escape any pain or suffering or anything like that. It was strictly fun-based activities. That was it.
You said you got in trouble. Were there ever times where the soccer, because you were good in high school, like you were known around the county and everything, like was there ever a time where the partying and the soccer life collided and like you couldn't go to a game, or like something happened? Like,
I mean, yeah, there was. I started slacking off in soccer. I would, you know, indulge before games and go out there and not play good, but I wouldn't care, you know. And then eventually, I ended up getting kicked out of school for smelling like, you know, bud walking in there, and then they ended up searching me, and then I had prescription medicine on me. And so then I got kicked out of that high school, and so my mom, which at this time, it was all for fun. It was recreational drug use, prescriptions, whatever, painkillers. But so then I had to go to a different school, and then so I went to a different school, and it was Christian, supposed to be a Christian-based school, but it was that was where all the bad kids were sent to. So you would have probably a quarter of the kids there were actually good Christian kids, and then the other 75% were the kids that got kicked out of public schools. So it was, it wasn't great.
Yeah. So your behavior didn't change, obviously?
No, I think it got worse, a lot worse. It was a lot, now at that point, now I'm using a lot of benzos, which is Xanax, stuff like that, before school. Because at this time I still hated school so much, I didn't mention, but even when in my 9th grade year at the public school, I had such a hard time being in school that I convinced my mom to pick me up at 11:30 every day. So I only went to public school to take my 4 core classes, and then for the electives, my mom convinced the school that she could do them at the house, and so I got to get picked up early. So I was only at school for a couple hours a day. Yeah, so it was pretty sweet as far as me not having to sit in school all day. But anyway, that wasn't a good choice, because what I did with my spare time was indulge in other activities I shouldn't have been indulging in.
And so at that time you were starting to like dabble with marijuana and all that stuff, but you started like selling, like hustling? There was
a lot of times, you know, because I had to make money, you know, because I wasn't getting any money from the parents or anything like that. So, you know, I would, you know, get some and sell some to be able to afford to be able to smoke. You know, just be able to smoke for free, basically. It wasn't making a whole lot of money doing anything like that. It was basically just, hey, I know where to get it. Give me the money, I'll hook you up. Not knowing what that would lead to later on, that lifestyle, and that in itself, is excitement. You get your endorphins up, your adrenaline pumping. It's an addiction in itself, the whole lifestyle of drug using, I would say.